Hello, everyone. Today is May 14th. Just a quick catch up because when I have spare time, I have the creativity brain activated so I can share topics with you. It's going to be a quick, efficient one. Today's topic is alignment. So, when we think of alignment, obviously there's criteria you need to go over and review. And one of the criteria that I mentioned when it comes to alignment is whether you feel fulfilled or feel shrunk. So let's say if you're in an environment or in a position that you feel you're shrunk, you're shrunk, then it's not ideal situation that you're facing. So the reason for that is because you don't feel fulfilled. What I mean by fulfilled is it can be different meanings. One is whether you feel and you think that the result that you're sharing is meaningful. Does it have impact? Does it create efficiency? Or does it create value? Does it create relationship building? Does it create teamwork? Does it create culture shaping? Does it create collaboration? Does it create relationship building? Does it create better results? Does it create better numbers? Does it create something better? Does it create elevating spirit? It can be all of those meaningful framework that you can ask yourself. And when it hits one of the criteria that I just mentioned, definitely you feel fulfilled instead of you feel used or you feel shrunk. So ask yourself, whatever you do it all for the glory of God. So I would suggest you to answer that question. Ask the question first and then answer, whether it's voluntary work, whether it's the work you're doing, whether it's the and when I think of all the past memories, so that's today's topic. One of meaningful questions that you can ask yourself around alignment. And alignment, once again, is really important because that creates balance, that creates your creation, that creates value, that creates rippling effect for your impact, people, community. And another important question is the rule of five, right? So the average people of five who you hang around with actually determines who you are. And it can be yes, it can be no. Why it can be no? Because I've gone through the isolation period, and sometimes God puts you into that season, isolation period, to mold you to really shape you to be more like him. And I needed to go through that process, and not because I wanted to, but because of the reality that I was facing and all of the environment and yes. And I wanted to share all of those questions with you because obviously, number one part was the environment that you're in. Number two is people. If you're thinking that you're the smartest in the room, that's the good indicator that you're in the wrong place. You want to surround yourself with someone who is better than you, smarter than you. Um, so that comes down to also alignment. So whether you're surrounded by right people who uplift you and who can really create that synergy and collaborative environment. Some people really backstab. Some people really steal ideas. Some people really say bad about you. So be careful around those people and stay neutral and set the clear boundary, because once you open up yourself, any of those information can be used against you. So I've learned that throughout my whole career experience. So before you trust anybody else, make sure that it's really the person that you can really trust and who have more capacity and capability to uplift you. Otherwise, why would they uplift you? Why would they encourage you? Why would they have that collaborative spirit? Instead, they will do something else, right? So um, yeah, I wanted to share all of those alignment questions with you, and I hope it's helpful. And we'll connect next episode. And I love this pace. I love this pace. When I have more time to really think of all of ideas and also go through all of strategies and YouTube channels and learning, mentoring, and everything. Yeah, I can share more with you. So we'll connect shortly.